More people searched what does it mean to leave the EU after the results on Brexit than during the whole campaign. 73% of 18 to 24-year-olds voted to remain. 60% of those aged 65 or over voted to leave. 67% of those describing themselves as Asian voted to remain, as did 73% of black voters. Those who said they paid little or no attention to politics voted to leave the EU by 58 to 42%. On the Sunday after the Brexit vote, I went out into Peckham to speak with the locals to try and make sense of what had happened.
I think we all need to know about politics in this country because that's why politicians keep getting away with everything. Like, they literally would lie on TV, come back a week later and be like, oh, you know what I said last week? I didn't mean that. And you can't do that. If we're trusting you to run a whole country, you can't just do that.
They had so much time to promote EU and to see maybe more positive side of it. Of course, you have to give to gain, but this is like this everywhere.
From workers' rights to wages to being part of the free market to being able to travel and work abroad.
I think that we need to kind of stand on our own too. And we're a strong country. We don't really need to get it going to bed with other countries.
Europe needs shaking up. Our government needs shaking up, and it's done the job.
We just closed their way, nothing else. I don't know, people didn't realize actually it's gonna be so worse and it is a big decision, didn't realize actually it's true.
I know a lot of people came in and they said that they didn't vote, but they did want to stay in, and I'm like, so why did you vote?
It's not like we didn't have our own economy, we didn't have our own currency, we didn't have our own trading system, everything. We're just part of this group of other countries that made things easier for us. And the EU didn't force us to use their currency, which was just perfect for us.
Although maybe the whole campaign wasn't saying directly that this is all about immigration and refugees. However, I feel that a lot of people voted leave because of that.
They just thought, oh yeah, as soon as we leave the EU, there are not going to be any immigrants in our country. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
They want to save their culture, only the British culture. They don't want to be a mixed culture, they did, and that's why they did this thing. So all youngsters, they don't want to be out, they want a mixed culture.
18 to 25-year-olds were so adamant to remain because they've been to Europe. They love the people, they see the culture, they see what it does for us.
Me, I travel, especially with my daughter, I travel a lot. So people don't understand what consequences are of coming out the EU. To go places just like France or something, we now have to pay a visa.
People are free people. People should be able to go in and out wherever they want to go. As the English people, are we who born here in this country, have the freedom of movement.
I talked to people about it and they felt like they wanted to leave as well. So, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
You can't blame people, okay? It's the things, okay? The campaign, okay? We didn't do properly, okay? I should blame the leader, okay?
The majority of this country is poor people. You understand? The minority is rich. And so we all fighting for this 100%. Why these people, figureheads they call themselves, you with me? Playing scams and games and chess game with us.
People have been deceived. They didn't know. You see, everybody thought, okay, that 350 million will have been put back into our economy to develop us. Not knowing is a lie, and it's so shameless. He said, it's a mistake. Mistake lying to people. The EU that comes in, they contributed to the economy. They are working, they are paying tax.
I can't imagine the economy now. If there are no immigrants here who really work hard. I'm just saying. From my point of view, it would be really difficult. I think the British economy would really go down.
I've been here for 17 years. So I've been here since I'm 6 and I'm 23 now. And I've only got limited leave to remain. Since I've been here altogether, I've paid about 7 or 8 grand. When I tried to apply for uni a couple of years ago, they said no, because I haven't got the British passport. I've got indefinite leave to remain. Also, although I've got my stay, I still wasn't allowed.
The European people, when they enter here, they just start eat benefits. I don't think so it's better for this country. So it's better to take off them So then English people, they can save money or something like that.
People not literally leave their country to come seek benefits, because benefits cannot buy you Rolls Royce. Benefit is a thing that suppresses the people and keep them pauperized.
The immigrants here is the one that's building our economy. Do you know what I mean? They're the ones that's doing the jobs that a lot of us don't want to do.
We are just working here. We are paying tax. We are paying everything. We are paying bills, everything. We don't take anything from this country. They don't have any laws from us, because we don't get anything from them. We do hard work.
Even
here.
if you try, you cannot get it.
Yes, immigration didn't really become part of it. I mean, we need immigration. I mean, Great Britain has been a home for immigrants and refugees for as long as I can remember, and it's helped. I mean, if we didn't have immigration, I'd never be able to get anything to eat after 9:30 at night. So I love it.
Don't we Britain have our citizens working outside? Don't we have them in Germany working? Don't we have them in Holland working?
I don't see much people from here going over to other countries in Europe and really catching the vibe like people come to this country and catch the vibe.
Two of my uncles went there. You with me? When World War II was going on, they fought in these battles. You understand? My dad was a coal miner in this country. So I'm not coming here looking any freebie. What I'm saying, we give our contribution to this country to make it great, to make it what it is today. You with me? And then we see the spit in the face.
It's kind of like, you know, after the event, after the referendum, people thought now we've got the right to really express our views. You know, the UK has been home for me for the last 10 years, and I really settled here, and I've got a family here, and I work here, and unfortunately now I feel like I've got a big label on my forehead saying, oh, she's Polish.
The political system's just been completely turned over. Our value has been turned over. Scotland's going to leave. Ireland's going to join forces. So we're just going to be England and Wales, this tiny little island going like this.
There will be short-term instability, but I actually believe within 3-4 years we'll be happy that we voted out.
I remember Poland before EU, before we joined EU. And I remember life, you know, during the communism, and really I wouldn't like you to try it how it is, because it was awful.
I'm seeing everything negative right now, but wish something positive gonna come. Wish, okay.
The next 5 years, it's just gonna be like it's gonna creep up on us, but especially in London, things are gonna be expensive. Like, you're not gonna believe how expensive it's gonna get, but it's only the beginning.
Education and knowledge is power, so I don't think people had enough knowledge to have enough power on the decisions, but people just press the red button. Come on, we've got the football going on, we've got all these distractions. We ain't thinking straight, but everybody's out there drinking in pubs and then going to vote. It's like, we all made bad decisions after a few drinks, you know what I mean?
No nation is an island. It's a mistake, but there's nothing we can do.
Or you're going to have a country named Great Britain, great in it, and you're not doing great things. You are playing lip service. Are we hypocrites?
Now I think after exit, they should put out that great word from Britain. It's only Britain now.
The only thing that I would like, you know, to say is just please don't blame the immigrants, because we come here to work, and we're not coming here to take something. We come here to work and settle and have families, and we really would like to be part of the society and share our culture with you. So it's actually very sad that people, it's now turning it all upside down.
There's power in the mass, like in the numbers, but we don't use the power at all. We don't take advantage of it at all. Like we're in a generation where we can't even bother to protest anymore.
Let's just let the bewildered be bewildered and the lost be lost and the wanderers be Stevie wondering. And that's where we are at the moment. We're wondering what's going to happen. Could you tell me one thing maybe that could be better, that they may pass over, that could make a big difference?
It will be a quicker route to total destruction.
Oh, boy, I got shot.